With Revolution Christian Ministries, we are starting a center. So it's going to be called Our Cradles, and we're in the midst of training a few women, and we've got a number of them that are going to start the healing ministry for post-abortive situations, and other parts of it that is the Bible study. So I'm overseeing that ministry along with a couple other individuals at Revolution.
We work with young ladies who come once a month and meet with a mentor. And I knew that we needed something that would give more support to some of our girls, especially single moms. So we decided to partner with Cradles of Grace to open a center at our pregnancy care center.
As a church, we place a high value on helping to see families flourish. And that certainly includes the most vulnerable of our families, which are our single-parent homes. So in our endeavor to start to help not only the single-parent homes in our own church, but also in the community that our church is in, it makes perfect sense to partner with somebody who already knows what they're doing. So my wife and I's experience with Cradles of Grace started when we had a young girl and her 2-year-old daughter living in our home, and we knew that we needed help. So when we reached out to Carol, we were able to see what they do firsthand. We were able to see her work with this young girl and help her flourish and help her make the steps she needs to get ahead in life and to achieve many of her goals. So when we started to, as a church, work together to help single-parent homes, Cradles of Grace was something that we felt very confident about because we've already seen how they work and the professionalism that they work with and the compassion and the care.
Carol met with me countless times, teaching me how to set up a center. We looked at rooms, what would be good for what. She gave me training materials. She gave me her operations manual. She came in, did volunteer trainings. She brought in her team. She brought in Dawn and Jan and Kiana and the whole Cradles crew.
Cradles of Grace has been received really well, I think, considering that in African American community, the focus has not been on this kind of healing. And I think the attitudes around abortion are very uncomfortable to me because people don't actually consider it as a problem. Even though they might have had one, they were sorry, but it didn't seem to have any depth to me. And so I see it's being received very well by those who are being identified as having continuing issues and want to be healed.
So we started a center. We opened last March. Each of the girls, if they're pregnant and if they have a child under the age of 1, is given a mentor. So on a weekly basis or bi-weekly, they meet with a mentor outside of Alpha on a regular basis. And they might do things like take her to a doctor's appointment. They might visit a local community college and look into classes she might take or into scholarships available. In addition to the center, she's got this wonderful mentor that she can turn to. On top of that, they also are given a professional counselor or a life coach.
I would recommend it to any church because the younger our generations have become now, the more they need to know that there are options for them, which they don't know. This is an option that churches need to be involved with because they're the ones that's going to help bring the healing.
Absolutely. Everything they did for us was free of charge. We didn't pay a penny for any of it. So hours upon time, staff members helping us run it, setting it up, all free. They're helping us through January or even beyond, and then we'll be running it on our own.
So we're very excited to be able to move forward working with them, and we're very excited about what God has in store for the west side of Grand Rapids and Grand Rapids as a whole, but also the many families that we work with.
I think it's just a huge thing to be able to change the hearts and minds of people. So one at a time, even if we can encourage them to do something different, then they can go and encourage someone else to be different, think different, behave different, and know that they have support, that they have someone that's going to walk alongside of them where others didn't, so they made difficult choices because they felt trapped. But there's no reason to feel trapped. There is an organization, Cradles of Grace, and at Revolution, it's going to be Our Cradles, and we can help you through that. So I think that is just awesome.
My prayer is that you would join in this vision that God has given Carol. God asks us to join him in his work, and I believe that this is where he's working. And so ask that you would give generously to Cradles of Grace. It's a fabulous ministry. It is changing lives and hearts and even generations. And so hope that you would give from your heart. Thank you.